What's up, guys? Mike here. I decided to make a video talking about my coming out story and how I felt when I didn't understand my feelings and such when I was a kid. I guess when I started hitting puberty, I want to say I didn't really like how I looked or how I felt. Like I wasn't even in my own body, pretty much. I never talked to anybody about this before. I didn't even know what was actually even going on until like maybe after graduating high school. I was watching someone on YouTube. I forget who it was, but it was another FTM, female to male transgender, talking about their coming out story and how their family took it. I actually never knew what transgender was until I decided to look it up after watching that video, and I began to understand it, and I felt the exact same way, and I didn't even actually know this at all. So actually the first time, I guess I'm going to jump right into my little story when I came out to my family and my friends and stuff like that. The first family member I actually came out to was my mom, my aunt. We were drinking. My mom called my aunt and they were talking on the phone, and then literally some random question, I don't even remember what the question was or what we were talking about, but then I literally spit out that I wanted to be a boy. And I started crying because I didn't know how my mom would take it, since obviously I don't know how my family would have took it, but they were accepting of it, and my mom couldn't believe it. It was pretty odd. I wasn't expecting that type of reaction. I was expecting to be like, no, you're not. You're not transgender. You're who you are. And stuff like that. My sister actually knew. Before I ever did, she knew that something was odd, that I wasn't, I don't even know how to say the word, that I was not a female, I was actually a male. She knew before I ever did, before anybody ever did. My brother actually ended up coming over the next day, and I was nervous to tell him. I was actually shaking and scared. I guess. I don't know if I just said that, but he started guessing random things as if I was pregnant or going to jail, and I don't even know what the other ones were. It was actually kind of funny when he was guessing those. I was like, no. And I just blurted out, I'm trans. The last person I actually told before I came out to everyone was my other aunt. And she was accepting of it. Everybody was practically accepting and stuff. I don't even know. This is my first time actually making a video, and I'm not a very good public speaker. I get nervous when I talk, but I wanted to make this video, start documenting who I am, documenting my transition and stuff. I keep saying stuff. When I was ready, after a few months after telling my family, I ended up telling all my friends. I texted a few of them since they didn't live in state or they didn't live close, and I was actually out with one of my best friends when I came out to her in the mall. Yeah, you hear that fire truck? They've been going on all night. Yeah, as I was saying, I came out to her when we were in the mall, and I actually ended up asking her a question like, what would you do if one of your friends came out as transgender. I said it was like a topic on a paper that I was writing. And she obviously said, duh, I would accept it. AKA Krista. Yeah, she really did. She was like, I knew something was odd about you. Or it was like something like that she said. And they practically, my friends knew. Like, they knew something was different. Practically everybody accepted me. I had a few people I ended up losing in my life because they supported me, but then they didn't. And I don't know if that makes sense, but it kind of does, and then it doesn't. It's coming up actually 2 years since I've came out to everybody. Like, I posted a big long thing on my Facebook, and I was scared to death when I pressed post, because I wasn't sure how people were going to take it. And then every single comment was accepting, and they loved me and stuff like that. It's actually been 2 years that I've been living as Mike and not my birth name anymore. Except, of course, my mom is still calling me my birth name, but my siblings are trying. My dad has actually got it down. And I guess that's practically my story. Next, I'm going to start, like, as I said before, documenting my transition, making more videos. Probably next one might be a Q&A. I'm really proud of myself, and I hope this video reaches someone else and helps them be able to come out and be confident to anybody they love, any of their friends or their family, because I know it's hard, but you know, it's just hard. I really appreciate all of you guys and all of you watching and everybody that supports me. I hope you guys go and help somebody else. And yeah, that's it. This is my first time making a video.